Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. So I did use a duochrome eyeshadow, and then I wanted to incorporate like 2 pops of colors just because lately I've been really into like colorful makeup looks. I've just been really inspired by colorful things. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to be moisturizing my face with my Neutrogena moisturizer. I want to apply a moisturizer prior to foundation just because my face is super dry and it just looks horrible when I don't apply a moisturizer over or like before my foundation. So going in with my NYX Angel Veil primer, you guys know that this is hands down one of my favorite drugstore primers ever, so I'm going to be using this to prime my face, obviously. And yes, definitely apply a primer before you apply foundation, just self-explanatory. Okay, so going in with a NYX pore filler. This is something new that I've been doing also, but I've been adding this pore filler onto my bigger pores, my visible pores, because I feel like my pores has just gotten a lot worse and I have no idea why. But as you notice, I am just applying the pore filler on my most visible pores, which is like right like in my inner cheek area, or like closest to my nose. And this is a new routine that I've been doing also. So this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the color corrector. Mine is in the shade orange, and I'm going to be using this to basically color correct my dark circles. I've been doing this a lot lately because I have horrible dark circles and I haven't been sleeping early lately. I've been like up all night, I've been super busy lately, so I have like horrible dark circles at the moment and I really want to cover them up. So this is a good way to really like help counteract that dark circle. So going in with my Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 3.1. I'm not too sure what the actual shade is called, but it is like 3.1, or that's what it says at the bottom. So I'm basically just applying that onto a foundation brush and just applying it all over my face, and then using my beauty blender to just basically bounce onto my face, basically to just blend all of my foundation into the skin. But I've definitely been loving this foundation lately for like dry skin. It actually works amazingly. So going in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. I'm just going to basically use this shade to highlight my face and conceal as well. This is a newer product that I've been using actually for the past, I think, 2 months. And I actually love this thing. It's actually really good. I love the coverage and I love how it feels. It's very lightweight and it just feels so nice. I definitely love this so much better than the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and you guys know that I loved that thing. That was like my favorite concealer ever. But since I discovered this is, I can honestly say, my favorite concealer ever right now. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be my Holy Grail concealer, because girl, this concealer is bomb. So basically just I applied the concealer where I normally do, where I highlight, you know, my cupid's bow, bridge of my nose, forehead, etc. And then, so going in with my Dermablend Colorless Setting Powder. I love the setting powder. Lately I've been using this to basically just set underneath my eyes. Mainly, I'm not a really oily person, so I don't really set my whole face. I just use this to set underneath my eyes. I'm a dry person, so I don't really need to set anything. I use this to set underneath my eyes and basically just to set a little bit above my forehead, because some parts of my forehead does get a little oily. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Cocoa Bear. I will basically use this shade as like a transition color for the rest of my eyeshadows, and I want to apply a transition color just so it helps like everything blend out a lot better with all the different colors we're going to be using, because we are going to be using a very dark color. You want to add like a really nice like light transition color, and lately I've been really into like warm toned transition colors. So yes. And as you can see, I am basically blending out Cocoa Bear. The key to eyeshadow, girls, is just blending. Okay, so going in with my NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. I am going to be using this basically as a black base for the black eyeshadow we're going to be using. I want this look to be super smoky and intense, so I really wanted to add this as a black base just so it creates a more like smokier effect and like just a very intense look. And then so going in with my Makeup Geek Corrupt eyeshadow, I want to use this eyeshadow basically to set the black eyeshadow base that we just put down, because you don't want it to be super, since the eyeshadow base is super creamy, you want to make sure you set it because it will crease on you. So I am using a black eyeshadow basically to just set the eyeshadow base from creasing. So as you can see, all I'm going to be doing is just basically blending it out together. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. I didn't mean to do that, but I tend to go out of frame sometimes, and I'm so sorry, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. But as you can see, I did just blend everything together. So going in with this Morphe like premium eyeshadow, this is in the shade Moolah, and this is such a beautiful color. So this is basically like the star of the show. It's basically like your nice duochrome eyeshadow. It's basically that like reddish brownish type of duochrome eyeshadow, like from the Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette. So yeah, this shade is so gorgeous, and I love it, and it was only, I believe, $5-6. Okay, so moving on to the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm taking the shade Savage. It's that hot pink type of color. This is such a beautiful, like really like hot pink color, and I'm just gonna be applying that onto my lower lash line. And then going in with my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, I'm gonna be taking the lime green shade. It's like in the first row, the top, the very first lime green shade, and just applying that onto my lower lash line as well. I wanted to just add like pops of colors because, as I was saying earlier, lately I've been really into like colorful looks. Okay, so going back into the Urban Decay Electric palette, taking the shade Revolt. It's like the silverish color. I'm going to be taking that shade and applying it and popping it onto the inner corners of my eyes. This will just basically help brighten up the look. Going in with my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is my hands down my favorite liner ever. It's just my favorite liner ever. It's affordable and it's matte. So I love this thing. So I just basically gonna apply my liquid liner, just basically winging it out. So you guys know that I never apply my liner on camera because I tend to go out of like frame or out of focus. So I like literally attempted to apply my liner on camera. So did I do okay? So yeah. So for mascara today, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I am just going to be applying that, obviously, onto my upper and bottom lashes. This is my favorite mascara. I use this mascara all the time. You guys know this. Okay, so popping on some lashes. This is my favorite lashes ever. This is Cocoa Lashes and Goddess. This is like my favorite lashes ever. Like, I don't want to wear anything else but that. Okay, so going on to contouring my face, I'm going to cream contour with the Maybelline concealer in the shade 30 Cafe. So I'm basically just going to cream contour with this, and I really been liking cream contour a lot lately because it lasts all day, and I'm just going to contour where I normally contour. Sorry if the sound, like the voiceover, sounds a little different right now. I'm actually doing this voiceover in the bathroom because I got so scared. I was downstairs actually in the kitchen and doing this voiceover, and then the light kept turning on and off, and it is like midnight right now, and so I got super scared. So I just went upstairs and started doing this voiceover in the bathroom. So sorry if there's an echo, and sorry if you hear a fan, but I'm so sorry. Okay, so as you can see, I am just basically blending out my contour. I contoured my nose. Lately, I've been somewhat contouring my nose. I don't really contour my nose too often. I only do it in like makeup photos, but I decided to do it here too. Okay, so going into the NYC Cosmetics Smooth Skin Bronzer. This is in the shade 720A Sunny, and I've been really liking this to basically bronze and contour my face at the same time. And I've been really liking this big like Morphe it's like a contour slash bronzing powder brush, and I really like this, and I've been using it basically to contour and bronze my face. It gets the job done both ways. Okay, so onto blush. I'm going to be going in with my Sleek Makeup Lace Blush Palette and taking the middle shade, which is in the shade You Pure. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea, but it's such a stunning, stunning shade. You have to see the shade in person. It's like a beautiful, like rose gold, reddish rose gold color. It's so, so beautiful and stunning. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm basically carving out my contour with the same powder that I used earlier, the Dermablend Colorless Powder, and I'm basically gonna carve out my contour. Okay, so time for my favorite part. We're gonna highlight the face. So I'm gonna be using my Glam & Beauty Cosmetics makeup line, and I'm taking the shade Luna. So this shade is so, so stunning. It's a very intense white highlighter. This shade is inspired by my friend here on YouTube, and he goes by the name Jake Luna. And yeah, this shade is like super, super like intense white, and it's just a beautiful like highlighting color. I hope you guys like it as much as I do, but I can't wait to launch my line of highlighters and cosmetics for you guys. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, head over to my Instagram and you will find everything. So after I applied the highlighter, I did wipe off the rest of the powder that I baked underneath my contour. And so now going on to lipstick, I am taking my Lunatic Cosmetics lipstick in the shade RPG, and I'm just basically just gonna obviously apply this onto my lips. This is such a beautiful like pinky like petal type of color. You can use a nude color, you can use any shade you want, but I chose this shade. So yeah, this is the finished look for you guys. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys didn't, you guys know the drill. You can give it a thumbs down. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. I will leave those all linked down below for you guys. So definitely head over there, and then you can check out my cosmetic line as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me all your like tutorial suggestions down below for you guys, and I will see you guys later in my next video. I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.